Hey everybody, I'm the Ranting Monkey, and this may turn out to be a very bad idea. I decided to do a live stream after our normal stream to answer questions for people about how to do this YouTube thing. However, a storm is moving in, so you may lose me as we go. Excuse me. No rules here. Anything you guys want to know? Shout out questions. I will do my best to answer them in order. The only thing I would ask is if you're asking about YouTube growth or anything, try to throw in what your goals are for the channel and what kind of channel it is. So, what do you guys want to know? What kind of questions do you have? White power storm, maybe. Trying to think of some of the ones we had in the other conversation. People were asking what programs I use. We'll get back to that in a second. Nothing for you here asks, how do you market your brand, like mugs and shit? Once you get a brand symbol like my monkey, throw it on a t-shirt. I go to Teespring. I use Photoshop to make my pictures, pop it up on Teespring, and there you go. What state do you live in? Because I had a storm. I'm in Michigan. Did you used to work at State Farm in Michigan? I remember calling up there about a year back, and the guy, I never worked at State Farm, no. What programs would you recommend to start with? That's a great question. I recommend not spending any money if you don't have to. If you have an Apple product, you have a built-in movie maker. I apologize. I don't use Apple. I don't remember what its name is. If you have a Windows product, you should have Windows Movie Maker. I would use that for your video editing. And for audio editing, just use Audacity. If you want to do any animation, there's a free animation program called Blender. It's kind of a pain to learn, but there's lots of tutorials. And if you just want to do a static animation like mine, you can use GIMP. That's free. Those are all free programs that you can download. I'm questionably sober. Didn't Monkey already stream tonight? Yes, I did. Should I start a channel, and if so, what should I do it on? It depends on the names with these. I'm so bad at reading questions. Sanguine asks, should I start a channel, and if so, what should I do it on? If you're asking that, I would say no. When you find something you're passionate about to do a channel on, then you do it. Why do liberals love Islam and communism? Not the kind of questions we're answering tonight, but because they like control. Zenith says, this may make me sound like a noob, but how do you get resource videos? If you mean how do they get downloaded so that I can answer them, I can't really tell you that because of YouTube's terms of service. What I would recommend is looking into add-ons for your browser, especially if you use Firefox. Did you start editing your videos from the start? I'm not sure what you mean there. W.R. Costin? Kilthad, apologies for this slightly personal question. No problem. Nothing for you here. Blender is a bitch. It is. And if you're using Blender and you don't have a powerful enough computer, it's going to take days to render anything. So if you can get away with it, I wouldn't use it. If you can use static animation instead, it's a lot easier. Where'd we go? What about screen recording? OBS. Download OBS. It's free and we'll record your screen for you. There's plenty of tutorials out there that'll show you how. Can I become a monkey clone? Says Freddy Reddy. Sure. As long as you don't jack my picture. I may need to buy a computer before I make videos. What do you suggest? I suggest building one There are plenty of tutorials online, especially on YouTube. I would recommend looking up your budget range. In my case, my computer that I built was about $700 for everything. And I was actually trying to hit the 500 mark, and I got close, but there were a few things I wanted to upgrade specifically because I wanted to have faster rendering times for animations and stuff. But building a computer is really not hard to do. And if you go through and just search, say, gaming computer for $500, and it'll bring up a whole list of different ones. And the reason you want to go for gaming computers is because those are built to have good graphic processing units, your GPU, that's your graphics card. But they also show you how to put it all together. And it's really not that hard. And it's a lot cheaper than buying a complete system. I've started a channel. I'm planning to do comedy. How far is too far in terms of comedy? For me, there's not a limit, but for YouTube, it's going to be anything that's harassing or bullying or that makes fun of marginalized groups. So just be careful what sacred cows you're poking. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sometimes when you're doing this and scrolling through the chat, it'll jump on you. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything here. That's why I wanted a private conversation. Zenith, are you the one that hit me up in messages here on YouTube? If you are, I told you I completely forget to check them. We had that conversation, and I literally forgot to check it. So I will check that when we're done here. And even there, I can't answer you on YouTube. It would have to be off of YouTube. Donald the Repentless said, yeah, but what if you have your passions about changes as often? Oh, what if your passion change about as often as you change your clothes? Well, then make a vlog type of channel. Make one that's about you and what you like. To channels like that do quite well. Would you ever consider reviewing male sex toys and maybe adding them to your merch? That wouldn't go very well for me right now. I don't want to get too personal, but my medicine numbs pretty much. Oh, Jesus, lights just flashed. Please don't go out. But it numbs pretty much everything from the neck down. And yes, I do mean everything. Yeah, it would not go well for your review. How would you suggest making an occult commentary channel more entertaining? For me, entertaining is always about comedy, but there's lots of ways to make things more entertaining. You can add more clips, flash different things on the screen that get your... if you watch a Bunty King video, his video is not really that entertaining. How do I want to say it? I don't want to insult Bunty because I like his videos, but it's just a guy sitting there talking. What he does to keep it more entertaining is he does things like flash words on the screen. There's a lot of just visual cues you can give your audience that will make things a little bit more entertaining. How's your mic set up? Do you use an audio interface or are you going direct into your computer? I go direct into my computer. I use a Snowball, and it's just USB right into the computer. But I do record into Audacity. That's one of the free programs I mentioned at the beginning for recording. Bearing has a great video set up for a tutorial on that. I'm going to eventually do tutorials on how to do everything I do. But basically record into it, you compress it, and then you do your noise removal. And you can find all kinds of things to show you how to do that. Thank you so much, Peter, for the donation. I appreciate that. Wow. Do you know how to stop Skyrim, the special edition sound from cutting off? No idea. I don't have any problems with it on mine. Any new ideas you've been floating around for your channel? If so, care to share what some of them are? I am so sorry for coughing, guys. If you saw my tips that can save your life, I would like to do more things like that. Silly videos that still kind of touch on the topics I make, but that are also branching out and just more to make people laugh. I like to make people laugh. Can I steal your picture if I draw a mustache and monocle on it? No, actually can't. It's being my picture is in the process of being copyrighted. Holy shit! That sounded like it hit something. That's not good. Oh wow! I don't know if you guys could hear that. How did you break the barrier of becoming relevant? This is an excellent question because it's all going to depend on one, what you consider relevant compared to somebody like Bearing. I'm nothing. I'm a blip on the radar. The way I have built my channel to as big as it is one, consistent content. That's part of YouTube's crap. You do have to try to shoot for the 10-minute mark. The more you upload, the better it's going to be for your channel. But more than that, if you look at somebody like the white YouTuber, it really demonstrates the power of networking. You need to get onto Twitter and you need to be willing to talk to other creators. And you'd be surprised how many of them are willing to talk to you, not necessarily in direct messaging, but just shooting the shit in regular tweets. You can also be sure to comment on their videos, especially if you see one of their videos get posted quickly. Or while you're watching, quickly get over there and make a relevant content. Watch their fucking video. Don't just first it. I love first comments. Not saying don't do that, but make a relevant comment about their video, and they might not even notice it, but their audience will. Excuse me. What headset brands do you recommend? I don't even know what headset brand I have. I just buy. I bought what I can afford. This is a $20 headset from Walmart. Hey, I rate prostate. Let's see. How do you get out there on YouTube? I already made a couple of videos and I only have 20 subscribers. That's kind of what I was talking about before. I don't know what kind of videos you make, but make sure to respond on videos of people that do similar content. Make it a relevant comment and get onto Twitter. Twitter is, as much as people want to bash on Twitter, it's really how you grow. It helps you grow. Make sure you have it set up so that your videos go up there immediately. Could you see doing a sports stream show with Whitey? I could, except for I don't keep up with sports as much as I used to, so it wouldn't be really good. Thank you so much, Cryptic. You should review the 12 Tribe of Israel. I had to deal with one in the USMC. It was life-changing when it came to cults. I will take a look. But back to our questions here. Do you use Audition? No, I have it, but I don't use it. I probably should because it's more powerful than Audacity, but I'm used to Audacity. Have you ever had one start with the internet of being funny and it turns out to be sad? Or with the intent of being funny and it turns out to be sad? No, I have had them turn out, or where I started funny and I turned out pissed off. Mostly when I do them, I've watched the full video before I start recording, so I know the tone that it's going to be. It can be fun to do them live, and I've done a couple that way, but it doesn't always turn out very well because you can't tell. You don't know where it's going to end up going. Misogyny. I'm really interested in streaming, to be completely honest. Recording videos is fun, but I feel more comfortable when just talking freely. When would be a good time to start that on a new channel? As soon as you can. As soon as you have the ability to stream, I would do it and get together with somebody that you know and ask them to stream with you and do it as often as you can. Love you, monkey. Love you back. 5 tips was mega funny. Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun with that one. Your feminist video caused me to cringe more than I have in a long time. That video pissed me off. It really did. It was annoying to me. I have a problem with people who say too many words. Get your damn point out. What the fuck was that? That was the okay. I'm finally to the point where you guys heard my thunder. You should have heard it here. That was fucking horrible. I wasn't kidding, guys. There's a fucking horrible storm out there. Okay, let's see. Where do we have any more questions about? Da-da-da-da-da. Would an earbud microphone like iPhone headphones work? Yeah, absolutely. If you pay attention to SDA, like when she's doing live streams, that's what she's using. She's just using um, iPhone headphones. Uh, as you get, that's going to give you some questionable sound when you do it for a video. For some, I have yet to figure out why this is. Um, mic quality comes in so much better on stream than anything I record into my computer, and I haven't figured out why. But you could always set up a private stream, record straight into that, rip your video, because if it's your own video, you can download it. YouTube has no problem with that, and then put that into your video and cut it up. One way to get around bad audio issues. Okay. Wow. Which channel YouTuber have you not been on that we'd like to or plan to be on in the future? Um, yeah, I'd love to be on Phil DeFranco's show. But other than that, I don't really know. I occasionally get to talk to the YouTubers I really like Jeff and Bearing and Andy. Andy, I still want to be on his damn show because he keeps having everybody but me. Andy Worski, y'all need to tell him to let me on his damn show. What happened to the Your Life Makes Me Sad shirts? They should still be available. How should I keep my ego in check as my channel grows? Just remember, you're just a person talking into a microphone, making a video. You should be humbled by the people. I am literally humbled by the people who watch my videos. I can't believe you guys do it, and I'm so thankful you do. I don't think I'm great for doing it. I know I'm a funny guy, but I'm not doing anything any other funny guy couldn't do. Just remember, you're nothing special, even if you are special. What's the difference between being persistent and harassing and pissing people off? I would live to do something with you. I when it comes to asking a creator to work with you, I usually wouldn't do it more than one, maybe two times within like a month or two. But with me, I am a very special case because of how limited my time is normally. And this is for everybody, whether I'm talking to Bearing or the white YouTuber or any of you. I just don't have very much time to do stuff. So if you ask me to, and I give you, I tell anybody who asks me, I tell them that I have very limited, and I don't generally plan to work with people simply because of that. And usually when I do work with somebody, it's a stroke of luck. They ask me right as I happen to have time. Communist in Space, do you like my avatar or should I change it? It goes with your name very well. I wouldn't change it unless you were changing your name. Conservatarian Caesar, what was the most awkward live stream you've had ever had? I went on, I forget whose channel it was, and there was just, God, I cannot remember. There was just a lot of dead air on it. There was a lot of people, and that's one of the problems I have with really big live streams and why we try to keep our nightly stream down to no more than 4. Is because it gets very awkward sometimes. Nobody knows what to say, or they're talking over each other, and it just causes everybody to stop talking. What if you do something obscure like a vlog on inventory counting? Okay, that's one of the things I do. Well, if you make it entertaining, people will watch. I watch shit that I would never think I would just because the creator's interesting. Which content creators would you like to debate or just debate or dead bet? I don't know what that last word is. I don't necessarily want to debate anyone. I would talk to anyone, but I don't like the idea of debate. I like the idea of conversation. And a conversation can have a combative debate style, but I prefer just talking with people. There's a lot of stuff in here that is not actually questions. I love you guys, but I'm trying to answer questions here for you. Ranting Monkey, you suck a ton of cock on video. I say that as a compliment. Why do you love the cock? I don't know how that's a compliment, but thanks. And I don't know why I love the cock. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Where do we have any other questions here? Not sucking up. You're one of the best. Thank you so much, Stargazer. But I'm just a dude. I really am. I am nothing without the people who watch. What is the best type of file or best file type? When you upload, I use MP4, and I do my editing in Premiere. Premiere usually kicks me out a video file. It'll be an MP4 file between 500 megs and a gigabyte. I run it through another free program that I recommend getting called Video, and I run it through there, and I convert it to an MP4 file. I convert an MP4 to an MP4, and doing that conversion usually takes it down to less than 100 megs. But yeah, I just do that. And for my sound files that I record, I just do it in Wave, put it into Premiere, and record that way. A few things brighten up my day, quite like seeing a new ranting monkey video. Oh, thank you so much. I was reading the rest of that and my chat jumped. Said it a few times, but you are by far one of the best people on here. Thanks for the laugh, sir. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys. And I'm sorry my voice is cracking like that. I have done so much streaming in the last 3 days. It's ridiculous. Is there software you like to capture content from other videos? That is not a question I can answer on here. YouTube terms of service, guys. If you're on Twitter, send me a DM and we'll talk. Does anyone's life not make you sad? Does anyone's life not? I can't even say it. Thank you, Terry Diamonis, for making me laugh. Does anyone's life not make you sad? Yeah, there's lots of people whose life don't make me sad. Scribe's life doesn't make me sad, although sometimes his life makes me sad. As an internet troll, should I post my trolling on YouTube? You could. That would be a great way to get people to watch. If you're a funny troll, they'd love it. How old are you? I know you're old, but I'm assuming you're 63. I'm 42. Thanks. I'm sucking up, but only a little bit. Thank you so much. Nothing for you here. Sorry, Monkey. Just wanted to say, was on my phone earlier. No problem, bud. Bloodwing, you're awesome. You never have to apologize to me. Do you recommend new people use an avatar or a face cam? The decision to use an avatar or a face cam comes down to how much do you want your job, and how controversial are you going to be on YouTube? If you're going to be at all controversial, I would not use your real face, because some jackass will try to get you fired or hunt you down. People are assholes. I don't have to worry about a job anymore, but I do still worry about my family being in danger, so I stay with the avatar, but I am considering the other. Do you look for videos to respond to, or just respond to videos you come across? It depends on the day. Some days are better than others. There are times that I have actually spent hours looking for a video to respond to and nothing comes to me. So those are the days you guys don't get one. And then other times I just open YouTube and they're stupid staring at me. My channel is one where I tell people how government should be run, hoping to open discussion. Should I stream? When can one do that? Do you think going from live video to avatar would hurt? Okay, let's start with the first one. Should you stream? If you're interested in streaming, some people are not comfortable in this platform. When can you do that? I forget when it opens up for you. I want to say, I honestly don't remember. It'll be on your, if you go to your dashboard and go to your channel link over there on the left, the first thing you click, scroll through what you find there and it'll tell you. And do you think it would hurt going from live video to avatar? And no, I don't think most people would pay much attention. Would you ever make another vegan response video? Yeah. It's just not something I want to do now. I don't like to stay on any one topic. I really didn't want to respond to Chrisiosity today because I just responded to that other idiot yesterday. But she really, really wanted my attention, so I had to give it to her. I'm a giver. Whew, man, let's see. Your monkey looks like looks spaced out recently. Did you widen the pupils? No, I haven't changed anything on the monkey recently. Thoughts together, particularly when I start ranting. How would you recommend organizing my points other than scripting? You could do what I do. I used to script, and I didn't like the way I sounded, so I do script still occasionally, but only for very certain parts of videos. Instead, what I do is I will just rant into the microphone for however long it takes to get out my thought, and then I'll stop, go back and cut it up, cleaning up where there's repetition or too many ums. Yeah, just go through and clean it up later. Just have a rant. How much time estimated daily do you devote to notifications on YouTube and social media? That's kind of a weird question for me because I do spend a lot of time on the computer paying or with those things open, but not necessarily paying attention to them. Like for instance, on Twitter, I just stay on my notification tab most of the time. So I miss a lot of stuff that happens throughout the day because I'm busy doing other things. I am more likely to see something on Twitter than I am on YouTube, but I have YouTube open more often. But YouTube has been fucked up for a while now. Ever since they instituted the hearts, I used to get a notice every time somebody responded to one of my videos or one of my responses, and now I get one maybe every 400 responses. I'll get one notification. What are your 4 favorite bands? Not tonight. Ask me tomorrow. Any advice for somebody with low depression? See a doctor and start talking to them. Make sure you don't get worse. Monkey, if your voice is going, I would recommend throat coat tea. That's the only thing that saves the voice when doing 8 to 10 hours in a sound booth doing loops. I'll look into it. Those were all the questions I wanted to ask. Okay, Zenith. I hope I answered them well. Do you normally come across Hypermania? Do you normally come across content for your videos or on your own, or is it normal for you to come across content that is shared by others? I come across it a lot of ways. Sometimes the one today was because of Twitter. I had seen the video, but I wasn't even going to respond to it. It all depends on the day. How fucking sexy are you in person? Oh, you couldn't even handle it, Harry. Would you be able to post links for the things that you have recommended during this awesome chat? Yeah, I'll do those. I'll put links in the description after we're done here. Because I would do it right now, but I'm the only one here, and I would fuck it all up. Also, if you're hot, use face cam, says Terry Diamandis. Yeah, if you're an attractive woman, especially, I recommend showing your face just because, yeah, it will help you. Is that sexist? Maybe, but which would you rather be, sexist or popular? If you're doing this for popularity, I absolutely would. Let me see. I am trying to keep up and failing miserably. You need a number of subs to live stream. I think so. Do you need a number of subs to live stream? I think so. I don't remember. Sorry, going through trying to find questions about this. Curiosity sounded like she was reading a prepared statement. Did it sound that way to you? Kind of. It kind of sounded like she was going from a script. That may just be the way she talks. I've never talked to her in person, and I've only listened to her on live streams very rarely, so I can't say. Wait, he's 42. I thought he said he had grandchildren. I do have grandchildren, and I'm 42. Hard-hitting question. Eggs over easy, hard-boiled, or scrambled? I prefer over easy. Thank you so much for the donation. Monkey, what part of the country do you live in? I live in Michigan, so the Midwest. I don't understand how that's the Midwest. Damn it, chat just jumped on me again. Let's see. Have you noticed that Chrisiosity's avatar is of an attractive blonde, yet she sounds like a nerdy water buffalo with asthma? Don't judge people by their avatars. Let me tell you that. You'd be surprised how cute some of the people using avatars are. Come on, Monkey. What music or bands do you like? My favorite band, I said last night, was Bon Jovi. I fucking love them. If I had to pick one band, it would be them. What do you think of what Jeff Holiday said to Onision? I think it was funny as hell, but I think Jeff was doing better when he kept his cool. Have you seen Reefer Madness, the musical? No, I have not. Hi, everyone. Sandman here. Consumo Bay, you said that you had him admit on your channel that he hates MGTOW. Is that actually true, or are you just trying to get me to look at your channel? Women get 1,000 subs instant. That's not true. It's really not. It helps. We won't say it doesn't, but it's not true that they get that many that quickly. Ranting Monkey, this is from Shady Grin. Thank you. You are a big help as far as nice guys. You seem to be a second bearing. Thank you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm naturally helpful anyway, but Bearing being so helpful to me really did make me want to pay it forward. I hate that fucking expression, but it fits. There might be a limit you have to reach before you can monetize, though. Yeah, I am so sorry. I don't remember all of those things. I know you can find them all out by going to your channel link that's on your, if you go to your profile page on here, your dashboard, and then go down to channel. Don't click anything under channel. Just when you click the channel one, move your cursor over to the main page there, and you can scroll down and see everything you're eligible for. It tells you all of that. I do know that to monetize, you have to hit 10,000 views. That is total views, and it really doesn't take that long. But Bloodwing, I need 345 more subs for Super Chat. Is Super Chat at 1,000? Just north of Monkey, then. This may be more of an individual basis. However, any general rules you should or shouldn't show your face in videos? Showing your face in videos all comes down to what kind of content you're going to make and whether or not you think it's going to possibly adversely affect you. If you make videos that attack somebody in any way, whether it's political, personal, if you go after, there's channels out there with really fat people just eating, and if you make fun of them, you open yourself up to their fans attacking you. If you're going to be controversial in any way, I would not show my face. That's all it comes down to. What kind of comedy responds well to your fans? My fans seem to like wit. What do you think about my gen is the opposite of SJW millennials? Are you the one coming up after them? From what I've heard, you guys tend to be more conservative. How close to Dearbornistan? I'm not sure how close I am to Dearborn. I think 3 hours or so. Okay, God bless. Fucking jumped again. I'm so sorry, guys. Are you going to make a regular video on the Otto, I can't say his last name, controversy? That's the one with the guy that was killed by the North Koreans. Probably not. I try to keep my videos where I can at least make them funny or make a joke here or there, and I just don't see anything funny about that situation. I find it funny how they condemn Bearing over the image, but Christiosity only changed hers and no one says anything. Yeah, she was using copyrighted art, and all of the people who were wringing their hands about how horrible Bearing was for it, yeah, didn't have fuck all to say. I think she should be reported for it. I think it should be mentioned to her, and she should take it down herself. What's your guilty pleasure film? Oh God, probably Ernest. Ernest Goes to Camp is probably closest to that. Bon Jovi was in Pay It Forward. It's all coming together. Monkey, what's your opinion of Christiosity's image? Christiosity's image. If you're talking about the avatar she uses, I have nothing. I don't see anything wrong with it. Her opinion. Oh, her old image. Again, once she was, if she was aware that it was a copyrighted image when she used it, then she was wrong for using it. But she should change it, just like Bering should have changed his. Recommendations on how not to be Thunderfoot or Teal Deer. Oh, nothing for you here. You are a beautiful bastard. Don't take yourself so fucking seriously. It's really that simple. You treat your audience awesome, Monkey. That's partly why you're the best YouTuber. I cannot tell you how. When I started this, I literally am not joking, you guys. I thought I would be lucky if I ever got 100 subs. And to know that anybody gives this much of a shit about what I say, whether it's because they think I'm funny or insightful, or even if they just think I'm a stupid bastard to laugh at, I appreciate it so much I can't even put it into words, and I'm fairly good with words. Are you more conservative or libertarian politically? I am more libertarian. I am a live and let live kind of person. I think libertarians take it a little too far. We are getting so far off the subject, you guys. Oh, God. We're taking a run-of-the-mill Heinz ketchup, or you fancy. I'm run-of-the-mill. I like my Heinz ketchup. Whatever. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, Heinz. I'll even use Hunt's. Love your work, Monkey, but Star Wars Rogue One was awesome. Donald Hamilton. I didn't care for it. I got bored with it. I loved the end of it. The last 15 minutes was awesome. Does YouTube know your real name, address, etc.? I want to make a channel on political commentary, but since I'll be in the Navy in just a few weeks, I'll have less free speech opportunities than most. YouTube does not know this. Google does. And you get paid through Google AdSense, and there is no way around that. If you're just making a channel and you're not worried about getting paid at all, yeah, they won't know anything. You can be Kermit the Frog if you want. Oh, God, I hate when this jumps. I'm trying not to miss any of your questions. And like I said, this chat keeps jumping on me. Where was I? Oh, okay. What was Ernest Halloween with Trolls? I don't remember the name of it, but I do have the whole collection of Ernest movies. I got it for like $5 at Walmart one time. I do love Ernest Saves Christmas. That is an awesome movie. Monkey, have you seen Bon Jovi live? I have not. I don't go to concerts. It's not even the people in the concert. It's the leaving the concert and everybody leaving the fucking. I hate that shit. I don't like going to many events because of that. What is your opinion of the woolly bumblebee and her complete 180-degree change in content? I think she's a opportunistic pain in the ass. And that's as much as I'll say on that. Nothing for you here. Thank you. Can I cut that clip? Absolutely. Damn, I guess it'll be a couple of years then. I'm not sure what that means, Scott Gardner. Terry Diamantis, I think you're a stupid bastard to laugh with. I agree. Monkey, let's you and me have a debate. Feminism. The loser of the debate makes the winner a sandwich. What do you say? Which position do I have to take? I think sometimes you take serious offense to criticism about Lacey, and it's cringy sometimes. I don't give a damn about Lacey. I really don't. I have a couple of problems with the way both the SJW and the anti-SJW responded to what she said. My offense is at the notion that open dialogue and free speech being a good thing is bad. That's what that's where my offense is. You're paying too much attention to the fact that it's Lacey. My friend wants to start a channel called Potatoes and Friends, us using our older computers and playing games at Potato Graphics. I told him I don't think it's a good idea. What do you think? You could build a channel that way. I would recommend, instead of using older computers, actually use new computers and just run the older shit on it. Man, you guys are awesome. Why don't you guys ask us as many questions when it's question time? Dun, 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 dun. Do imitations work well when you don't show your face? I'm very good with voices. What I would do in that situation is something kind of like Galactic Bubble Productions does, or anybody. Suit yourself and make it a different avatars for those different voices so people can tell the difference. Could you tell Hunt's from Del Monte in a blind taste test? No, it's fucking ketchup. It jumped again. I hate when it jumps. Let's see. Thank you, Studwhelm. Are there any video content formats you think are particularly good or particularly bad? How do you think content impacts real events? 1010 good stuff. Thank you so much. Are you asking about, like, do I think there's, when you say format, I'm sorry, I'm a computer nerd here. I'm wondering if you mean like wave file or whether you mean like reaction channels. If you mean the former, just always do MP4s, you'll be fine. In my experience, everything else has been garbage when I've uploaded it. If you mean content type, I'm actually mixed on this because there are things that I think are really cringy. I find Joy Sparkle's BS, her channel, to be just complete cringe, and I don't see any value in it. However, other people do. So the way I look at it is there are channels out there that are just not meant for me. But I wish them success. I really do. I can't think of any that I think are really bad in the sense that I would think like maybe they needed taken down. It's just they're not for me. Do I think contact impacts real events? I think it can. I think it has in the past. We saw that with the Daddy 05 thing, certainly. Speaking of Joy Sparkles. I don't think that it's got to the point where it would impact things the way news does. But I think we're getting there. I think we'll see it a lot sooner. Growing. Okay, let me see if I can get back to my question. And thank you so much for the donation. Favorite comedian? That's hard. Probably George Carlin if you're talking all time. I don't know if you guys can hear my thunder, but it's back. Hey, Scribbles, don't trust anything this man says. Fuck you. Say I start streaming once a week just to work out kinks. Would Twitter be the best place to advertise, or should I try to reach out to bigger YouTubers first, even though I don't know any that well? Twitter is going to be your best bet anyway. And believe it or not, Twitter is a great place to build your channel. I would pimp it out there. And if you can reach out to bigger people, do that too. I would do both. Do you support a national health service? Fuck no. Why the name Ranting Monkey? Sorry if you've answered this. I have answered it. It's okay. Not everybody hears everything I say. I'm not that fucking conceited. My mom always called me a monkey when I was little, and I'm kind of built like a monkey too. I have very short legs and a long torso. To give you guys an idea, I am 6 foot tall with a 29-inch inseam. Figure that out and you will laugh. So I've always liked the monkey moniker. I started writing blogs, and the first ones I wrote were very fucking ranty. So Ranting Monkey. And when I came over here, I just kept it. Have you tried live streaming 2 different shots at once? I see stuff like Cinemassacre streaming Mike's face as well. That's something I could do if I had a better internet connection. You have to use a certain part of YouTube streaming to do that. You have to use something like OBS to set that up. And anytime I've tried, the connectivity is just shit. Sup, monkey? How you feeling? I'm in a. Don't ask. I'm alive. That's good enough. Holy shiznit! Any advice when using music? Is there a site that lists what is available for fair use? You can get fair use music off YouTube. I don't like to use music because I've read too many horror stories. There, there for a while, there was a person going around just hitting everybody, and actually hit a video that had no fucking music in it. The two clips you hear of mine are both from YouTube creators. The opening clip comes from Bearing. The end clip came from Carrie Ann. Just use as little as you can, or make sure you're on fair use. Holy shiznit! I said, well, thank you for the other donation. You're welcome. Oh, Snowstorm, here's your stripper money. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm trying to get to the questions, guys, and I'm getting so many now. Or, well, getting a lot of comments here. Most and least favorite drink. Okay, no more non-YouTube questions. You guys are killing me here because I can't not answer. Monkey, do you play video games at all? I'm a PC gamer, and I play when I can. I don't get to play very much anymore. Do you think people can make good videos with smartphones? Absolutely. Actually, there's a little controversy right now about Casey Neistat's latest video, which supposedly was all shot with the Samsung 8. Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff with phones. Phones are basically mini computers now. What are some of your favorite YouTube channels outside of the skeptic community and political commentary? I love Phil DeFranco, who might still qualify, but Honest Trailers, I fucking love that channel. Cinema Sins is good. I like anything that's kind of funny. Oh, genre of music, I don't really have one. I mean, I like ballads, power ballads, and lots of different genres do those now. So, okay. Bloodwind, Jesus, I'm 6 foot tall with a 36-inch inseam. Yeah, this is a true story. My wife is, she's gonna kill me because I always get this wrong. 5'2". She's 8 inches shorter than me. She's 5'4", and we have the same inseam. I do look ridiculous if you see me standing up. On the plus side, if I gain any weight, my body is so long it's hard to tell. So that's nice. Will you describe how you started on YouTube? What did you do to grow your audience? Absolutely. I didn't know how to grow my audience when I first started. I watched every video I could find about how to grow. And unfortunately, they were all very, very particular to family channels and home channels and very nice, you know, maybe a makeup channel would work with some of their tips. There was nothing in there that worked for somebody who's making jokes and calling people jackasses and talking about them licking windows. I didn't do it on purpose. I just happened to respond to a Bearing video, and I had made my first Michael Rowlands video, and Bearing responded like 15 minutes after my video went up. His video went up, and I put up in his comments just, hey, I know you don't need me to defend you, but I just made a response to this too. And he came over and checked it out, and I grew like 100 subs. And from there, I just realized as long as I talk to people, I never pushed my video again because I felt dirty doing that. But you'll be surprised how often, as long as you make good comments, how often people will come over and check your channel out. The other thing to do is to get on Twitter and shill your shit on Twitter and make friends with people in the skeptic community. It's not as hard to make friends as you think. Just reach out to people. So that's what I did. And me and Irate Bear, we hooked up when I had about 1,000 subscribers, I think it was. And oh my goodness, I am so sorry if that noise is making it too hard to hear me. But me and him just happened to start talking, and he put together a group of skeptic communities that were all about this, or skeptic YouTubers that are all about the same size. And we all would talk and share each other's content and occasionally work together and just build a network. Is there some way for YouTube creators to set up notifications so their subs are told when they're on another creator's live stream or chatting on another channel? No. The only thing you can do with that is what I do. Tell them to follow you. God damn it. Okay, sorry about that. Have them follow you on Twitter, and when you're on somebody else's channel, tweet it out. Okay. Did I reach the end? No. It jumped on me again. God damn it. Oh, I'm so far behind. So far behind. Is the lack of your leg length... Jesus. I'm going to die tonight, y'all. It's going to be my last stream. Is the lack of your leg length a contributing factor for your love of midgets? Maybe. Are you going to die by lightning? Thank you, Jack. I hadn't read that yet. Did someone put you on a fucking rack? No. Slightly pissed that you in the USA have the rain. Yeah, we have way too much rain recently. We can't enjoy summer yet. Do you speak a second language? No, I don't. I went through 3 years of high school Spanish and remember very little of it. I can actually pick up some Spanish when people are talking because I did learn enough for that, but I can't speak it. Is it just me, or does your outro song sound like the theme to Halloween? Go check out the link in my description, and you'll find out if that's coincidental or not. Is there something you would like to do? Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Is there something you would like to do with your videos that you haven't been able to yet? Why? I wish I could have more animation in it, and I just can't because I don't have the time. Jesus. What exactly is the skeptic community, and who decides who's in it? The skeptic community is a term that's loosely used to define a whole bunch of people. And mainly who decides who's in it are the people that say they're in it and social justice warriors. Wow. Holy goddamn. All right, guys, I know there's more questions here. We'll have to do the rest of this another day. This storm is getting bad, and I don't want to get electrocuted. So, yeah, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you, everybody, for coming. If you can even hear me right now. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And if you have any questions that I didn't get to, feel free to put them in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them. Good night, everybody.